Okay, fine. Let's get started. So today's session, so we will start with our Unix basic commands. Okay, so in earlier sessions, we discussed about the content of the course and history about the Linux. Okay, and the Unix background. Okay, so Unix is an organization. Under the Unix, we have four flavors like AIX, Linux, Solaris, and HP Unix. All these things we discussed, right? And later on, we came to know about server login as well. No? So in the real time, how people are logging in. In the same way, here also we are going to use. Okay, so that's also we gone through, right? So anyhow, today also I will show you the same scenario. So thereafter, we will practice our basic commands. Okay, we will discuss our basic commands, then we will practice. Okay, so here nothing theoretical, guys. So most of the things we should practice only. So you will come to know the things by practicing only. So theoretically, so even in real-time projects, nothing we are doing with theoretical. Okay, so almost we will get a practical tasks only, so you should prove yourself. Fine. Let me log in my server. So if you want to log in into the server, so these are the minimum requirements: username, password, and the one tool which is a putty, and your server IP. So the target IP. So whatever the server you want to log in. And yesterday even I told that in the real-time projects, you might be having 1,000 servers, 2,000 servers, okay, or if it is a small, so 400 or 500 servers you may. Okay, so now let me open my putty. So, so this is the putty home page. Okay, so now you can provide your IP address. So my IP is this one. Still people are joining. Okay, so try to maintain the timelines, guys. Fine. So this is the IP address which I am providing. Okay, then this is the putty. So it is asking for the username. My username is sktech, and it will ask prompt for the password. Okay, so I am providing my password. So as I told, it won't show in the terminal. Okay, now if you observe, my screen is very tiny, so that is the reason I will increase the font. So you can, if you want to increase the font, the cursor you can hold on this page. Okay, so hold on here, top of your putty page, then do the right click, go to the change settings. Okay, then again another pop-up will show here. So click on the appearance and again click on the change. Again it will show another pop-up. Okay, so here you can select the font whatever you are comfortable. You feel comfortable, that one you can select and click on the apply. See, getting increased. Font size is getting increased. So this is looks good for you in the screen share. Fine. So now successfully I logged in into the my server. Okay. So now, so this is my server. Okay. So which is lying on the AWS. So later I will show you how to create server, how to install the OS, and how to log in as well at the initial time. Okay. But in the real time, everything everything is available, guys. You know, don't you no need to worry about server creations and all. Okay. So your senior people, architecture people, they can build all your servers and all. They will provide you. Okay. You just go and use it. That's it. Okay. Fine. Now let me let me explain the Unix basic commands. So here, why I written this Unix means, so now whatever we are going to discuss, right, that commands, so those commands, it will apply for all these flavors. Okay. So all these flavors, it should work, guys. So that is the reason. I written here, okay, Unix basic commands. Okay, so yeah, so our course is Linux administration, but basic commands are so similar for all other flavors also. Okay, so again, there is no any specific basic commands for all this. So whatever we are going to discuss now, that will be applicable for all these flavors. Okay, so almost 30% of the commands are similar in the, okay, same in the all other flavors also. Okay, so later after the basic commands, right? So user management, installation, that and all, based on your operating system, based on your flavor, that will be different. Fine. So now, before jumping into this, so let me explain you what are these basics. Okay. So in general, you can go and see people are buying the laptops, desktops, right? And even mobiles also. So why they are purchasing the laptops, guys? Any few examples? Why we need a laptop? Programmings, very good. General purpose. General purpose. Why you are purchasing mobile or laptop? I'm see think forgot about Linux, forgot about all technical things. Generally, why people are buying the mobiles? Tell me why people are buying the mobiles. Okay, if you want to call a people, okay, phone calls, they are using the mobiles. Then sharing documents or pics or videos. Then taking selfies, right? Taking pics, correct. Then watching videos, yeah, playing games. There are so many things, right? In the same way, laptop also. So laptop or desktop, both are same only, functional wise. Then now tell me why we are using. Same here also, watching movies. Correct. Watching movies and sharing the docs. Okay. Sending emails. Correct. And resume preparation. Correct. Editing, videos editing. Correct. Then plenty of purposes, right? So if you want to save the data, store the data, we are using the laptops, right? Because hard disk having lot of size in the laptops, 500 GB, 1 TB, 2 TB, right? Mobile having less GB. So that's why we are moving our phone pics, phone data into our laptops to storage purpose, right? Then Googling also. If you want to search something in the Google, you are Googling, right? And software installations also we are doing, right, in the laptops, even in the mobiles also. Correct. From where in the, yeah. So softwares or apps, both are same only. So mobile terminology we are calling as apps. In the laptop terminology we are using the we are calling as the softwares. So installation so same only. Correct. So these are the general purposes. Okay. So here also in the server also we have some general purposes. Okay. So in the server also. So now whatever the general, whatever the basic things and all. Okay. So now we are going to discuss. Okay. So here mainly if you observe here, so I just logged in my server, right? So this is called as a this is the terminal actually. So how the way how I logged in into my server is with help of the CLI. This is called as a command line interface. Okay. So there is one more interface which is a GUI. Okay. So this is graphical user interface. Graphical user interface. But in the real time, So now I'm sharing my screen and I'm providing the sessions with help of the GUI only, because this is my laptop. Okay, so my laptop, and I am in my laptop I install the Windows operating system. Okay, but in the servers, in the servers most of the people they will install the Linux. Okay, so they are using the CLIs. Okay, so functionalities all are same. Okay, so if you want to see the movie, if you want to share the file, if you want to send an email, if you want to save the data, if you want to store a file, okay, so if you want to Google it, all functionalities same in the both areas, but the instructions we are giving to the computer is that is the different. Okay, so now this is the graphical I am using because I install my Windows. Okay, and I am using my laptop. In the same way, servers, so most of the people will install the Linux and they are using the CLI. Okay, now I logged in my server, right? Logged in. So that is one task. So login also one task. So the task how I did means I did with the help of the CLI. That's it. Even in Windows also we have CLI. Okay, so Windows also we have CLI, but most of the people are preferring the GUI only because GUI is the user friendly. So nothing to worry, easily you can grab the things. But CLI than very easy than GUI, but later you will come to know. Okay, so this is the CLI command line interface. With the help of the CLI, I am interacting with my server now. Okay, so general purpose I will tell you now. So I just logged in, right? So how can I ensure that whether I logged in into my system or not? So I have to prove it, right? So what is the username I used for my login, guys? Very good. SKTech. So now I want to show you, right? I want to show the evidence, right? Whether I am logged in or not. So here there is a note. Everything can be done by commands. Okay. So everything, whatever so far, see, today we are starting with the first command, right? Until our course, okay. So last command, last topic also, everything we are doing by these commands only. This is the first note, guys. This is the principles. You should remember. Okay. Even I logged in. I logged in with help of the putty that is in the GUI, but there is a command for login also. So later I will tell you how to log in. But at this moment, just remember. So everything can be done by the commands only. Okay. So now I will show you the proof. So the username which I used, right? SKTech. Now the first command is okay. So how do you know the username which you used for login? Okay, so this is my purpose. Okay, this is my question now. Okay, now the command is now command we will discuss. The command is very simple. Who am I? This is the command. So normally command, the term itself, what does it mean? Command in the sense, okay, so command, what are this command means? It's like a instruction, guys. That's it. Instruction to we are passing one instruction to our system, our server. Okay, that server, it will receive your instruction and it will validate, then it will give the output. Okay, so let me open the MS Paint. One second. Seems my system is very slow. Yeah. Okay, so now, so this is our system. Let's assume this is my server. Okay, so what is the operating system running here, guys? Linux, correct? Linux only, right? So now I am sitting here So I am the guy here. Okay, so who is passing the instructions? Okay, how I am passing the instructions, guys? Any idea? How I am passing? With the help of the putty only, right? So putty is a tool which will connect to my server to my desktop. Okay, so putty is the tool, that is the interface. I am passing the instruction to the server through putty only, correct? So here what I want to know, I want to know by which user I logged in into my server. That is my task. Okay, so now, so here input you are passing, correct? So input you are passing, then the server, it will go and validate your input, then again it will show some output. Okay, so here input you are passing to the your server, then the server it will validate. If you pass wrong input, right, it will throw error. Okay, so it will, if the instruction is all good means, then it will show the respective output. Okay, so now this is my input. Now who am I is the command, nothing but instruction we are passing to the server. The server it will validate, then it will give the respective output. Now let me go and execute this one. Okay, so this is my terminal. So I'm typing, let me intentionally make a double I here. So this is the wrong, we know this is wrong one. Okay, let me show you. See, immediately the moment I hit enter, okay, I am passing this input, okay, this instruction, this command. So the server, what it is showing, command not found, because I intentionally made a mistake. Now let me give the exact one. Who am I? Okay, who am I? See, what is the output, guys? That's it. That is what I used for login, right? Here. Similarly, you can give the same command whenever you are logged in. Then if it is shows your username means, then it means successfully you logged in into your server. That's it. Clear now? So now let me log in into the same server, okay, with another user ID. I think yesterday I created a couple of users, right? Let me log in with the uh, Harsha account. Okay, let me get my IP. Where is my IP? Here. Okay, see now I am logging into the same server. Okay, how to log in, guys? Open your putty. Okay, provide your IP address here and hit enter. Okay, now this time I am using the Harsha account. Okay, Harsha account. Harsha, are you there? Yeah, I am passing the password also. See, I logged in. Now let me increase the font. Right click, change settings, appearance, change, then select any font number. Okay. Now, now I logged in, right? Now I want to see what is the username I used in the while login. Okay. So command is who am I? Okay. Let me enter. Now tell me, guys, what will be the output? Excellent. That's it. See, in case, let me use a Priya account. So here you can log in into the same server with the duplicate session here. Okay, so this is also possible. Click on the duplication. So this time I will use a Priya account. Priya username and password is, I am typing the password. Okay. Now tell me guys, what is the output? That's it. Priya. That's it. So interview question. So how do you know by which user you logged in into the your server? This is interview question. How do you know username which you used for the login? This is the command. That's it. Okay. Now second scenario, second question is, how do you know how do you know your server name? Okay, because you have plenty of servers, right? In your real-time project, you have thousands of servers. So each server should be having one unique name. Okay. Now how do I display? How do you display the unique name, your server name? Command is host name. Okay. Now let me go and this is my session SKTech user. Okay. So here I will display. I will use this command. Let me make one mistake here. Okay. Let me try. See again what it is shown, command not found, because I made a mistake here. Okay. Now let me give properly host name. Okay. So this is the host name. Let me enter. See what is my server name? That's it. SK Technologies. Now the same command. Okay. The same command. What I will do? I will use the Harsha account. Now let me execute this one, host name. Okay. Same command and at the same server I logged in, right? So now let's check. See the same host name showing. Okay. Now I will use Priya account also. Okay. So this is the Priya account. See, if you want clarify, you can execute the who am I? Yeah, Priya account. Now tell me, if I execute the host name, what will be the output? Okay. Others. Okay. Very good. Others. Okay. Very good. Others. Oh, who else are there? Okay. Fine. So here server name, the same server I logged in with the another account, right? The same server. So let's write here my server name. Something SK Technology, something is there, right? Correct. So SK Technologies ADL is there. Okay. Now my account name is this one. This one is the my SK Tech one. Correct. Initially I used by SK Tech user. Second time what I used? I used the Harsha account. Then thereafter I used another account, which is Priya account. Okay. So here Priya user. Fine. Now I logged in. All successful logins happened. Now tell me, when I execute the hostname command in my with my SKTech user, it's shown the hostname of my server. When I do with the same hostname command with the Harsha user, the same output will show because same server, right? So when I try with the Priya account also, it should show same hostname only. Okay. What is the hostname output here? That's it. Because same user, right? Now let me open Priya's account here. Yeah, see, SK Technologies only. Because all users, multiple users, but server is only one, which is SK Technologies. That's it. Clear? Getting? Any questions? All clear, guys? Fine. Now, what is the time now, guys? What is the time now? Can you check your mobiles nowadays? No, 7:29. Very good. What is the time zone in India, guys? Do you know? Time zone. Don't know? Yes. How to display the time? How to display the time? So, see, this is my purpose now. I want to check the time. So here, if you go and check here, Windows, graphically it is showing right 7:30 p.m. It means evening 7:30. Now, what I written, everything can be done by the commands only. Now my purpose is I want to display the time. Okay. So there is a command called see everything we can done by the commands only. Okay. So date is a command. Okay. Now let me go on trigger any one of the user or I will take the SK technology itself. Okay. So command is date. What is the date showing guys here? What is the time? 14 means 14 means what is hour? 2 o'clock. Afternoon 2 o'clock, right? So time zone here what it is showing? UTC. UTC means London time, UK time, right? You can go and check, you can go and Google it. What is the UTC time now? What is the UTC time? How much showing guys? 2 p.m. Correct. The same time servers having the by default to UTC time zone, which is the 2 o'clock. That's it. Okay. What is the command here? Date. Date is a command. So here not only it is showing the time, along with it is showing the timestamp, which means day, date, time, zone, year. Okay. So sometimes interviews also they will ask. Okay. So how do you know what time zone configured in your system? It's interview question. I had this question actually. Okay. So all real-time points you can prepare in one notes, guys. Okay. Real-time stuff. Yesterday I asked this one. Let me carry out this. Okay. So interview question. I had this interview question. Let me maintain the numbers also. Okay. Yeah. You have to. Okay. So individually you have to maintain your own document. Okay. That will be easy for you. How do you know what time zone configured in your server? Okay. What is the command? Date is a command. Okay. See, date is a very simple command, but intentionally they will ask the questions in the complex way. Okay. So indirectly they will ask. So trickily they will ask. Okay. Some because see if I direct question if I ask how to check the data, everybody will answer, but they don't want to get the that kind of answers, right? So trickily, indirectly they will ask. You should analyze the question, then accordingly you have to answer. See. So the same command, the same output, the same command. If I ask how to display the time is, that's very simple question. People will easily they can answer. Correct. That's it. So remember all these points. So this is the command. These are under general purposes. Okay. Now how to display? Now I am telling right. This is my Linux server. I am telling you right. This is my Linux server. So to display the operating system also there is a command. How to display the operating system name? Can anyone tell? Any guess? how to display the host name? Sorry, how to display the OS name? OS name. See, how many people logged in through laptops? Why I am why I'm asking? So if you have the internet, just to open the browser, you should how to display OS name in Linux. You should go like this, guys. You have to improve your skills like this. Okay? Because everything it will display, everything you will get from the Google, right? Okay, see what is the command? Apply the uname -a is a command to check the Linux OS version, OS name, everything. It will display the detailed information about your system. Okay, so that is what I'm expecting you all. So try to improve your skills. Okay, so command is uname. Okay, so let me go and execute this one. Uname. Let me take my session. Okay, uname. See what is showing? Linux. Okay, now I hope everybody using mobiles, and in the mobiles, most of the mobiles having the Android operating system. Okay, so what is the version of the Android? What is the current version of the Android? 12, 14. Then anyone checking your mobile? You can go and check in the settings. Okay, 14 is the latest one. See, function OS. Go and check your Android. If you upgraded means that should be 14. Okay, now in the same way, I want to display my OS version also. Okay, how to display OS version? Okay, so here there are many ways to display the version. Okay, but you should go with this command. Okay, now somewhat difficult this one. Just remember cat /etc/os hyphen version. This is the command. This is the many times people asked, guys, in the interviews for L1, for L1 interview. Okay, for 1 year or 2 years, many times I had this question. Very, very, very important in the interview perspective. Okay, many interviews I had this question actually. How to display the OS version? Okay, now let me go and execute. What is the command, guys? Cat space. Okay, so space is very important here. /etc/os hyphen version. This is the command. Oh, no such file or directory. Interesting. Let me check. Oh, sorry. OS release. Sorry. OS release, guys. My bad. Okay. OS hyphen release. This is the command to display your OS version. See. Now, what is the our Linux name? Amazon Linux. And what is the version? 2. Amazon Linux version 2. That's it. Okay, so because Amazon from the Amazon only we installed our server, right? We created our server. Okay, so I used the Amazon Linux only. Version is the 2. This is the answer. Okay, clear so far? See, 5 commands we discussed today. How to display the username, how to display the server name, and how to check the date and time, and how to display the OS name. and what is the version of the OS. See, likewise, plenty of your purpose, there are respective commands because everything can be done by the commands only. There is nothing. See, date and time very easy in the Windows. See, if I even I don't want to move the cursor, if I see the bottom corner right side, it is displaying. But here in the server, everything is a blackboard only, like black terminal only. So with help of the command only, you have to extract that your whatever you are looking for, right? So your need, right? That will be okay. So this is the way to extract the things from your server. So in case if you make any mistakes, right? Let me execute this command without space. Okay, slash etc slash os hyphen release. Now let's see what error. See what is the message showing here? No such file or directory. Okay. So be careful while executing the commands. You have to follow the instructions. You have to follow the standards, the syntaxes you have to follow. Otherwise, it will throw the system. It cannot understand, right? Whatever you are passing, it should be a standard way. You have to pass your inputs. Then only system can analyze, validate. Then it will throw the output respectively. Clear? And if you observe my screen, okay, what is this, guys? This one showing, right? This one. What is this? Even dollar sign showing, right? Correct. So even if you check the other terminals, like yeah, Harsha account also. Harsha account also showing one prompt here, one dollar sign here. Okay. So this also interview question. This also interview question. What is dollar sign in the Linux terminal? Okay, that is a terminal, right? Black screen is a terminal. Okay, so these are the normal users, guys. There are three types of users. Okay, so we have the user management topic, right? So that time we will discuss, we will explore more, but at this moment just remember three types of users. One is the root user, second one is a normal user, and third one is a system users. Okay, so system users. So now SK Tech, this Harsha, Prem Kumar, and Mansoor, Priya, all are the normal users. Okay, so whenever you are logged in into your system with the normal users, that time it will show dollar sign. Okay, this is also interview question. Remember, in case when you use the root user in the sense admin user, that time it will show hash prompt. So later I will show you. Okay, so later I will show you how to logging with the root account. So at this moment just remember dollar showing, right? So dollar means this guy logged in into the server with the normal user only. That is the indication. Okay, so check here. Okay, let me log in with Mansoor account also. Let me show you. So same server I'm logging in. Okay, Mansoor yesterday I created. See what is the prompt showing, guys? Dollar. So direct if you see the dollar in the terminal, so straight away you can tell them this is the normal account. If you want to display that account name, you can execute this one. Who am I? See Mansoor showing. Okay, fine. Yeah. And yesterday I explained you what are the basic requirement to log in into the server, guys. Basic requirements: username, password, on a putty tool, either server name or server IP, correct? So now server name with the help of the host name we displayed. In the same way, server IP also we can display. Okay, we can IP that later we will discuss. Just remember. So there are many basic commands are there. So out of those, today we discussed only 5 commands. That's fair enough. Okay, and clear so far? Any questions? Will you go and log in right now and execute these commands and share me the output? Will you do it, guys? Will you log in into the server and execute these commands and take the screenshot and send in the group? Will you do it now? All people. Many are joined. Can you do it? I think Mansoor don't have the laptop. Rest all are having, right? Prem, Chandra, Priya and Harshavardhan. Go and log in and take the screenshot and send in the group. Okay. So quickly do it. So other 5 commands we will discuss. Few more 5 commands we will discuss now. Quickly do it, guys. I received from Prem. Very good. See, quickly you have to do it. See, who am I executed, host name executed, date, OS name, but a command not found error came. Then again uname -a. Very good. Okay. It seems he's parallelly executing the commands. Don't do it, man. So whenever I am teaching, right, just listen. I will give you, I will give the time to execute those commands. Okay. See, easily I will identify you. Don't execute the commands with parallelly. Okay. But I will appreciate your effort, but don't do it now. Okay. So try to understand the things whenever I am giving, right. So try to understand. Thereafter you can. Fine. So commands and all very easy, guys. Okay. So first you have to know what is the purpose. Then accordingly you have to gather the command, and there are syntaxes, the standards you have to follow while giving into your server. Then execute it, get the output, then fulfill your needs. That's it. Okay. The trick I will give now. The trick how to execute the commands and all I will give now. Okay. So this is the syntax actually. This syntax you can apply into all your servers. First you should know purpose. What is the purpose of the, what is the purpose you should know first thing. Okay. Then you can take the command, respective command. So now I want to see the date. That is my purpose. Okay. Then what is the command for the showing the date means you can take the date command. Then you should follow the syntax. Syntax in the sense it's a formula. Okay. Or a standard way you have to provide. Otherwise it will throw error. If you not follow the syntax means it will throw error. Then get the output. That's it. So this is the things, guys. Or you can give the example. Okay. So this is the trick, guys. This is the tip. You can apply this tip into all your entire until our last session. Okay. So Arsha saying that what is the password? Try to ping in the group now onwards. Don't ping in the one-to-one. Okay. So password I shared actually. Okay, I'm sharing you Arsha. This is the password. Okay. Take it and log in. Then Priya, are you trying? Then you should ask me, right? If you don't know the password, if you are simply sitting, I am not seeing you, right? This is not offline class, so you should speak out. If you no, that's see, I given the time now. I am waiting for your screenshots. I holded the class, right? That, no problem. So that is the reason. So we connected remotely. I don't know what you people doing at that side. That's why I am intentionally giving this kind of task, guys. The same password you can use. I pinged you in the chat, the group chat. You can take this and do you know the IP address? If you scroll up the same messages, you will find out the IP address. Okay. Then your username also there. Your username Priya only. Then login and execute only these 5 commands and give the screenshot. That is the today's task. Fine. So that's it for today, guys. So you can give me later also, no issue. So this is the syntax. This is the small tip you can apply in the all other purposes also. Okay. So first you should know what is your purpose, why you are reaching out your server. Okay. Then get the respective command and follow the syntax and execute it, get the output. That's it. So if you are getting any error means it means you are not following the syntax. That's it. If you follow the correct syntax, the system will understand that, then it will give the output. That's it. Okay, everybody able to log in into the servers, right? Let me stop the recording.